you've all been waiting for. 4 of the dumbest technical critics on the internet everyone has ever known, and generally speaking, horrible human beings. You've been waiting all week for this. Give it up for SCALE14x! And the other guy. Hello! Hello, squad!
Alright, let's see if this actually works. Hang on.
Yeah.
Sound guys, can you come and try and fix this for us?
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
So what I like to do whenever I start a show is make sure that nobody gets drinks and the sound doesn't work. So this is gonna rock out pretty hardcore.
We're too very
Alright, while these guys are working on that, and we're ignoring the operating system on the screen behind us. Jesus Christ.
It's crazy, but I'll try.
I'm switching it off and on again, people. This is not the entertainment we were expecting to deliver. You had no shirt on that.
Okay, now, get ready. This time, push fingers.
Alright, so I'm going to start out and thank our sponsors
Yes.
for...
We're all just taking their money back, I suspect. We're very sorry, we're a shameful embarrassment to you, sponsors.
So we're going to basically fudge our way through this show. Despite the fact that we rehearsed a couple of times and everything worked brilliantly, it doesn't work now. So first of all, thank you to Linode. Give them a massive round of applause. And Microsoft.
Thank you, Mogo Linux.
Mogo Linux to win this thing, Darren.
Thank you for some reason.
Scale? They're all right.
And thank you for sponsoring the after party to Ticketmaster.
Alright, so it appears that we have no audio whatsoever. So this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting.
Particularly for a bit later on. So why don't you two run away? So we're going to start our first segment here. I've known him, Stuart Langridge, now for about 14 or 15 years. This is when you go, oh. I know, it sucks. He used to be a really hardcore free software person when I met him. We'd argue for hours about free software on Skype. And which is illustrative of the point. And anyway, he was always ranting and raving about free software, and over the years he's become different. He uses a lot of non-free software. He's got an iPhone. At least he used to have an iPhone. And he considers that to be his enlightenment.
I, on the other hand, have not known him for 15 years, but I do know some details about him. Used to work at Microsoft, professionally developed software for a Mac. He was a fairly hardcore proprietary guy.
Yeah, it was.
Now, he won't even use a phone because he can't find one with a free baseband. So he has made nearly the opposite transition, really, that Ack has. And that's where his enlightenment is.
We personally think that one of these two people is right in terms of the enlightenment, but we want you lovely people to decide. So we're going to have each of them get up for a few seconds to share their story, and then we're going to have a bit of a vote at the end of this. All right, so first of all, welcome to the stage, Mr. Langridge.
Right, so, my journey to enlightenment, and the comparison with Brian's journey to non-enlightenment. I used to be super hardcore free software.
That's it, by the way.
I had no Wi-Fi on my laptop because there weren't free Wi-Fi drivers. I didn't have MP3s to listen to because MP3s are non-free. I didn't have video drivers. I didn't use Skype, a cheap fuck off. Didn't use YouTube, didn't use Netflix, didn't use Gmail, didn't play games, didn't get to use websites, right? No computer, no compromise, no hope at all. Now, let's be clear here. I'm an Ubuntu user. I'm not, for example, a Mac OS X user. So, I work for myself, right? And all my work is done on Linux machines. I'm not suggesting we'll move to Windows 10 or whatever, but the important point is that I'm sure Brian is going to come on stage and he's going to do a terribly rousing thing about how you should embrace a free software lifestyle. And you'll all agree with him, right? Because it seems like the right thing to do. When people stand up on stage, places like Scale, and talk about how you really ought to be using open source software and not whatever, you'll think, yes, totally the right thing to do. But will you actually go home and do it? No. How many of you are Gmail users? Right? When someone tells you you shouldn't use the only free software stuff and you should move away from Google services, are you going to delete your Gmail account? Are you going to stop using your Netflix account? Your Steam account? Your YouTube account? You can throw your computer in the bin and just do what Brian Lundy tells you? Seriously? I like being able to take photos on my phone. Plug that into my computer. Brian, as pointed out, hasn't got a phone. Because as far as I can tell, loving free software to that depth means you have to revert to the Middle Ages. He's done an enormously good job. He's cut the cord, right? Moved away from Google services, stopped using proprietary things. That's great, right? But if you want to do the same thing, if you want to stop using YouTube, you want to stop playing games, you want to stop talking to your family, read his articles, follow his example, right? If you don't, if what you want is actual enlightenment, then what you want to do is vote for me.
A fairly compelling argument, I'd say.
The only thing I liked about that is that it sounds like he's losing his voice.
Yes, it does.
What do you think? What do you think? Compelling?
The crowd does not seem convinced.
I think that was a courtesy clap. All right. Why don't we bring him to the stage? Why don't we think about bringing him to the stage? Mr. London.
Did I just make audio start to work all of a sudden?
Yeah, we
I
changed
did that. I did that. Can I have my slide, please? No! Bad, Stuart. Bad. Can I have house lights, please? Take another picture.
Really?
Don't throw. It's my freaking show. Can we do the house lights a little bit? A little bit?
What did it become your freaking show?
You're on the side right now. I'm in the middle. All right.
I wonder if the lights aren't working.
Just take the picture really, really quickly.
Okay. Can everyone act like, I don't know, You're a referee and you just declared a touchdown. Everybody?
There it is.
Touchdown! That was really beautiful. And you guys did that for me. And, hold on. Stuart had his time. I have mine. Where's the Twitter button? Tweet? Not screwing around on this. Everyone.
This would have went a lot quicker if you had a phone to send that
Stuart is
Just what this audience wants us to say.
wrong. Hashtag SCALE14x. There we go. We now have definitive evidence that you were incredibly wrong, Stuart Langridge. Right there. Right there.
That's your argument.
And it's an open source phone running Android, running Linux. Yeah! It's not a phone, it's a camera.
I was going to say, by phone you mean completely, utterly
It
not a
looks
phone.
like a phone, but it's just a camera. It runs and it's fine and it's totally reasonable to be a completely free software
You
household.
posted on Twitter, though.
The man makes a fair point.
Drop the mic, walk off stage. Do you want my job, whoever it was who said that?
That man made a really good point. Twitter? Yeah, but Stuart is still wrong. Alright, what did you think of him?
So, there's an important detail we've left out of this.
God damn it.
Last year,
Shut up. That wasn't a quite important detail, actually.
So last year, when we did Live Voltage here, we had a punishment in the quiz that we did where some of you may remember, we took some electrical tape and applied it to the loser's arm and ripped the tape off. It's not as good as it sounds. When we did that, we thought, what we're going to do for a punishment this year, we thought electrical tape isn't going far enough, so we've gone full-on V waxing strips.
I will say, when we came up with this idea, Stuart and Brian were not as happy as you guys are.
I can't tell you the weird looks that we got when him and I went to buy V waxing strips together at a Safeway.
So the rest of us were like, oh, we really need the big ones.
So, I'd like to just say that when thinking about which way you want to vote, maybe don't think so much about free versus non-free. Think about who's going to get waxed. Shit, it's not going to look good for Brian. I'm doing you a favor.
Whoever asked who's hairier, I'm happy to say I have no idea.
Do you want to take care of it, get everyone to vote, and I'll do it?
Whichever one of us loses, this is going to hurt a lot.
Alright, so we're just going to do this by a basic noiseometer.
Oh, really?
Dude.
Okay, no, go for it.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want this to be able to be recounted, you know?
At the after party, we'll wax the other one. So if you think Mr. Langridge made the most compelling argument, or you'd like to see him get waxed, however you would like.
Wait. Hang on.
Which is it?
I don't really thing all
I
I
said,
get
place
waxed.
your.
Or every fucker votes for me. That's not good.
Alright, let's see who has the most compelling argument. Do you agree with the one with the lowest level of screaming is getting waxed? So think about that. So Mr. Langridge, thoughts? Yeah?
And now, Mr. Lunduk. That was actually closer than I anticipated it would be. But
It's a draw, isn't it?
it was very nearly a draw. I think if nothing else, we owe it to this crowd to see both of you get waxed.
All right.
So in a draw, Jeremy and Jono get waxed, right?
At this point, they're just going to yell for anything.
Which of my arms do I need lynched?
If you're going to do it right. you want to have audience members do it? Do you want to come up and do this one?
You really need to do it this way.
I'm inviting experts onto the
All right, let's
stage.
count down. You
This
ready?
is amazing.
After 3. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. You need to exfoliate before you do that.
He's heavier than it looks.
Holy shit.
Any of the volunteers to rip this one off?
No, it's wax. It's not skin.
Right.
I want Science Princess to do it.
Oh, Science Princess is going to do this.
No. Sit that guy down.
Sit down.
Slowly.
Okay. 3, 2. Oh, she's pushing it now.
He's trying to out it by having his sleeve in the way.
It's on up here.
We're not waxing the jacket. It was not how it works.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Your arm hair is wasted.
Alrighty.
You still have all of it.
I'd just like to say that this is hilarious.
So much.
All right.
We will be auctioning those away later at the after party.
That was more satisfying than the birth of my child. Okay. So why don't we do another 60 seconds? So,
Oh, this crappy show is so not worth what I just did.
Yes, so now we have
explain.
wrong in 60 seconds. How many of you were at Scale last year and saw Bad Voltage live?
All right.
We do a thing, we call it wrong in 60 seconds. And the deal is that people come up on stage and rant about something they hate. And then we all vote as to who did the best. But we shouldn't really be the ones to explain it. Because
I think we could find a better way to explain it.
last year there was a guy who blew the doors down. Step up.
Chris, come on.
Making an emeritus second appearance on.
Chris came up on stage and knocked the roof out of the building with the power of rant. I've never seen anything like it. So, you've got 30 seconds or so to explain to these people how to do it right.
All right, how to do it right. I think the most important thing is to think about what rage and a rant really is and who we're working with. Jerry Seinfeld doesn't do rants, okay? Howard Beale does rants. We want nerd rage. We want the kind of frustration that doesn't come from the terrible things happening in the world, like people dying and wars and pestilence. We want things like Emacs versus BI, type-safe languages versus duck-type languages. I want to hear about the importance of BSD versus Linux. I want that kind of rage, okay? I don't want to hear about the fact that you sprained your ankle in the morning. I want to know that you hate this more than anything. If you don't show that, what the hell are you doing on this stage?
Thank you.
I should point out here. People last year in LA, he was hilarious. We did this in full the last live show that we did, and a guy, I'm not kidding you, screamed on the top of his lungs for 60 full seconds in German about Johnny. So the bar is set very high.
Very high.
And consummate with that high bar is a very nice prize.
Do you remember the second guy? The second guy followed threw his shoes at the audience.
Yes, he did.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to get sued.
No.
We should talk about the prize.
Because it's not just for the satisfaction of laying into your choice of hating Ubuntu firm.
Look at that.
This is our prize.
Thank you, Pogo Linux.
You know Pogo Linux?
So look at this. So, for those of you who can't read this, this is an Intel Quad-Core i7, 16 gig of RAM.
It's a beast.
480 byte SATA disk. It's got a 6 terabyte SATA disk. GTX 960, this thing is going to become Skynet if you let it, okay? So this is very ad hoc. We want some people who pick a topic. Now, it can't be hateful, no racism, sexism, any of that nonsense, okay? Something that you can rant about for 60 seconds. Who wants to do this?
Hands up!
Hands up.
Hands up, who wants to go?
No.
Hold on.
What do you want to talk about?
Hold on. The guy in the super amazing outfit.
Hang on, Brian.
No.
Hold on.
Right. Okay, Brian, pick a guy.
All right, what's your topic, son?
Printers.
Just in general?
Printers.
Get up there. Printers.
What it is?
I want to hear my strength about printers.
Right, you guys now.
Wait. There's a gentleman here.
This guy.
That guy.
All right, hang on, we got one over here.
Lots of Linux at Linux conferences.
MacBooks at Linux conferences.
I like that
Do
one.
you like radio? Do you like
That was a suboptimal.
conferences?
Any volunteers? Linux desktop environments.
Wait. I got one here. I got one here. Why does Amazon hate Linux? That's a question. That's not a rant.
I hate Amazon. Why do they not work on Linux?
Better. Get up there.
Right, hang on, Brian. We're jumping to you, Brian.
Windows Server.
This guy here.
Ansible variable inheritance bullshit, it's worse than you think.
Seems deliciously abstract.
Node.js and why you'd want it on the server.
That guy.
No.
All right, hang on. Oh, Matthew Garrett.
I would love 60 seconds to complain about people who claim to represent this community while standing on stage, basing everything on proprietary software and failing to sell
The crowd has spoken.
So you got three? All right, we've got our three.
So, hang on. So we're inviting Matt Garrett on stage to give us a bollocking, and then we might get him a prize. Everyone's like, yes, fine. Okay, so should we bring the first person on?
What's your name? Brian. Brian Smith. What are you dressed as?
I'm a geeko.
Okay.
The geeko.
Did you put them up to
In the middle
this?
of the stage.
Okay.
All right, you're going to hear some music, hopefully,
Alright.
and you're going to see this countdown. Start it when it hits 60 seconds. If you go anything over the countdown, you're disqualified.
Countdown.
It's about to appear.
Okay.
Okay. We have no music. Can we put the music up, people? A bit louder if you can.
Wrong.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Go!
Okay, if you think about the one thing that has never worked, it is printers. The only time anybody ever uses a printer is because there is some out-of-date company that decides, hey, why don't you mail this to me? Because we're not actually smart enough to set up a good system so you can even email it. I mean, come on. Just let me either use an API or email it, or just, I'd rather write something on a piece of paper with a pen and stick it to a carrier pigeon and send it to you than have to deal with PDFs and printers and printer drivers and trying to network something with a printer because somebody is still stuck in the paper age. It doesn't matter where you are, what system you're running, it is worse than anything. If you have to print something, it is just, you've already failed whenever you are doing something.
2, 1.
Printer.
All right.
Next contestant, please step to the stage to the microphone.
Something really weird about seeing someone in that outfit ranting like that about something. Beautiful.
What's your name and what do you plan to talk about?
Deb Nicholson, video on Linux and Amazon.
Okay, you ready, Deb?
Yeah.
Wait for the countdown. You ready for Deb? Here we go. Wrong. Let's go.
Okay, so if you like free software and you're running a Linux or a new Linux system and you want to watch You get that, you're like, I'll just go to their website. And you're like, yeah, oh, we changed our video codecs again, and we apparently did it at like 3 in the morning yesterday. Why? Because that's what we do. We're Amazon. We can totally just do that anytime we like. You go there every single time their forms like, you know, a whole bunch of us, and I know, we're sad, we feel bad about it, and we post, we're like, we're leaving you because you aren't supporting video on Linux anymore, you jerks. But we come back, because what are your other options? You have to do it, one or the other. So, you go out, you're like, oh, hey honey, want to watch a video?
Great.
It's fine. 4 hours later, you get to go into the discussion.
All right, next up we've got
Okay, into the segment.
the internet's Matthew Garrett.
Okay.
You ready?
Hey, I would just like to say that I'm Matthew Garrett, intellectual design proponent and academic climate change denier.
Okay, Dr. Matthew Garrett, what will you be ranting about?
You.
Get ready.
We are standing here as a conference devoted to the most triumphant piece of free software that's ever been produced by humans. We are here because we have used free software to make our lives better. And here we are, on stage, with someone who decided that Keynote was better than LibreOffice. We are here with people who are so poor at freedom that they can't even get free beer to people in a timely manner. Sharing the stage, except I'm not because he's wandered off, with someone who thinks that Twitter is free software. Are these the men who you want to be our face to the world? My friends, thank you. Come there.
Alright, so we're going to do it.
Technically, we have to vote.
Yeah, we should.
The Geeko Man.
How about Dad?
Alright, I'm not liking how this is going.
Close your eyes. No. How about Matthew Garrett?
Sounds like we have another tie.
The only thing good about this is I'm not sure if you can lift the box. Matthew, that's over that big box over there. It's yours. Thank you to Program Linux for sponsoring along in 30 seconds.
Program Linux, you're fantastic. Excellent workstation from our guy. Presumably secure boot will work on it soon.
Alright. Do you want to sit your minutes? Do you want to maybe? You sure? Alright. We have a discussion.
Yes, this is actually a discussion. There was an interesting thing came out of a few talks that I've seen here at Scale over the last couple of days, that an awful lot of the people in this room are kind of, we're in our late 30s, or 40s, or older, and we've been using Linux 15 years, 20 years, and that's great. But it's not hugely clear where the next generation is coming from. Now, there are plenty of exceptions. You look at Keeler Banks, who stood on stage, did an excellent job talking about the future of Linux. That's fantastic. But there aren't that many people here. Those of you who are prepared to declare your age, how many of you are under 25? Under 25.
That is an alarmingly small.
Now wait, it goes even deeper than this. So we don't want to know about. So wait a second here. So last night I did a really stupid show in here, and at one point in that show, I asked everyone, raise your hand if you've been using Linux for more than 10 years. Raise your hands. Go, let's repeat this experiment. Almost friggin' everybody, put your hands down. How many people have been using Linux for less than a year? like 5, 6, Princess Chemistry. I mean, that's not a whole lot of us, right? So what that means is the vast majority of people here have been diehards for a decade. Literally, some of you since, well, Die Hard 2 was actually produced. Kind of amazing. So where does the next generation come from? Not just young people, not just 12-year-olds, but like the next round of people coming into Linux.
I kind of tie this to age, and that wasn't necessarily right, because we want to get just as many 55-year-olds as we do 15-year-olds. Right? It's about
I say more.
We're looking at
I
you.
think we need an army of 55-year-olds just marching down the street proclaiming free software. I think that's the right market for us.
But this is one of the things where we're interested in your opinion to some extent, right?
Did you just qualify it?
I didn't necessarily mean to qualify. That sounded a bit more dismissive than it was intended.
Shocked.
But who's got thoughts? I mean, maybe some of you think, no, it's just not a problem. There are hundreds and thousands of new people coming into the
Actually, can we get a show of hands? Who does think this is a problem? Raise your hand if you think it is an issue.
Should we be getting more new blood?
So not as many people as I would have
Put your
anticipated.
hand up if you think it's not a problem.
I think the problem is.
If you ask it again, it's not going to get enough of an answer 8 seconds later.
Well, let's start with this, right? Somebody who is so you're brand new, yeah? Okay. How did you learn about Linux? How did you learn
Oh, it's my
about
brother-in-law's fault. And my sister.
it? Okay.
So my brother-in-law always talks a lot about how everything should be open source and awesome.
Right.
I've been seeing how well
I like
that works
this
for
guy.
him in his everyday life. Because all of his phones and his computers always work all the time. Who's your brother-in-law? That guy, Jason.
All right, Jason.
All right, Jason.
Good work, Jason.
Jason, so you're bringing people into Linux, right?
I tried.
That's simple as that, guys.
But how, so,
I have distros. They're like drugs.
distros are like drugs.
Last night, I took them down.
Wow, not sure where to go with that one. So, I guess I'm curious to know, because, I mean, we're all kind of old farts up here, like, how did people get started in the last couple of years? Because, I mean, I got started through a Linux user group, and what about this champion? Just yell it out, we'll repeat it.
Let's shout it out, we'll repeat it.
So I got started, I was, I think, probably 8 or 9 years old, and someone handed me a book on Ubuntu. And I was like, hey, this is cool. I think I have an old computer
Wait,
somewhere.
okay, so you're 8 or 9 years old, someone hands you a book about Ubuntu. Who handed you that book?
Someone at like...
Just like some weird guy in a van. Have you heard about the distro for humans? Not a guy in a trench coat. No, but seriously, who gave you the book? Who gave you the book? Not the name of the person, like, was it like a teacher?
A friend, a relative, a teacher.
Hackerspace, and they thought I was enjoyed reading about it, and it had a live CD in the back.
So you got to a hackerspace, and while at a hackerspace, someone exposed you to Linux. Okay.
The exciting part about it is I got to learn how to set up.
Okay, wait. I don't care why you like it. I want to know one more thing, though. What got you to that hackerspace? In 7 words or less.
My parents.
Your parents. So that's cool.
Parents are great, by the way.
His parents?
His parents, yeah. Is that your dad?
Great, Dad. Good job.
Who else do we put on the hand up for being into Linux for less than a year? Who else is recently going to learn? Someone there right at the back.
Someone's pretty stoked about it back there.
I think I'm ready.
Go right. Ron,
He was pretty chuffed.
Is that you? Who is it? Who am I going for? This guy? Yeah, it's you.
So I've been using Linux for the last like 6 months. I had basically I'm a part of the programming guild, and then basically I was using Microsoft for a long time in my life, gaming and everything. And then my mentor loves calling people that use Microsoft microserves. So basically for me, like I had to learn the hard way using PuTTY and all that other bullshit, like in the SCP and all that. Like I installed Gentoo. I was like my first Linux distro and it.
So to be clear, he got into Linux through peer pressure.
It really is a drug, isn't it?
I hated coding in Windows.
All right, so one more person, who's new, who hasn't said just yet. Someone who's you. Hang on, we got someone. New person down here. Okay, what's your name?
So my parents decided that I should have parental controls on my Windows computer because I was using my computer too much. And I was like, I'll just get this Linux thing that I've heard people talk about. So I got them onto Live Disk, and that it's a gateway drug.
Wait a minute.
Shut up, London. Shut up. We know what you're thinking.
Okay. Everyone think in your head what I was about to say. That's good, right?
All right, so
there's kind of a theme there, right? It's people wanting to go beyond boundaries that have been set on them. Yes?
I think so.
Does it seem like a thing that's
I'd agree,
coming through? How many of you would say that you got into them because you found yourself unfairly stopped by whatever you were using before?
That's a lot, Ian.
That's a lot of
Can I ask you one more question as a show of hands? How much has conferences, not just Scale, we all love Scale, that's brilliant, but other conferences, how much has this played a role in your interest in Linux and open source? Put your hands up if it has played a significant impact.
That's like over a quarter of you.
Yeah. Interesting.
Getting us interested in using it, continuing our interest in using it.
Getting into it.
Yeah, getting into
I think
it.
getting into it is the most important.
And this is the point, we're talking about how we get the next generation, the next wave of people in here. People who are going to be at Scale in 15 years. You know, at Scale 29x or whatever.
You see, it feels to me like...
I'm sorry for the people who are at Scale 29x will be, you know, us.
It's going to be a London Legos again.
It is.
So it seems to me like the key thing here is thinking about what are the... It seems like there's a set of human instincts that is just interesting. Like I've met a lot of people who got into Linux open source who are a little subversive, or they're really technically curious, and you know what they have at the fell at the back about, you know, Windows wasn't very interesting as a programming environment, and I wonder how we expose what we've got to those groups. That came out wrong. And you're all dirty. Yeah, I think we should move on.
I really think we should move on.
Let's move on. All right.
Move on.
All right. This is going to be interesting with all the AV problems that we had. All right, Roadies, can you come and give us a hand? Yeah.
Thank you, Roadies.
All right.
Okay, Roadies.
They're going to take care of the stage right here. So,
they're going to sort the stage out for us. Meanwhile, we're going to describe
what this is.
What this is.
All right.
How many of you have seen a TV program called Family Feud? Just for my own personal English satisfaction.
No.
How many of you have seen a TV program called Family Fortunes?
One guy in the
It's the same show, just in England. So this is Family Feud. Right? And the important thing from your point of view here is there are prizes. Let's talk about the prizes.
All right, so excitingly, how many of you filled out the survey that we sent out? All right, so you people with your hands up could win prizes. The rest of you should read your emails from Scale, by the way. So what's happening here is we've got a set of prizes. We sent the survey out with, I think it was 4 questions. About 4 questions, and then you could answer those questions. But we had over 100 people filling this survey. We also asked for each question why you wrote what you wrote. And we thought the funniest answer should win a prize. So I want to show the prizes. First of all, you can win one of these.
This is a Raspberry Pi 2.
Raspberry Pi 2. These prizes, by the way, are courtesy of the sponsorship of Linode and Microsoft. So the Raspberry Pi 2 kit, which is pretty cool. A retro Mega Drive games console, Sega Genesis, for our American friends. Yeah. With 80 games. Brilliant. Sonic the Hedgehog, Mortal Kombat. Alright. An Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah. then finally, you won't get one of these tonight because it's not in production yet, but the Mycroft AI that everyone's Okay, so this is what we've got available. Now, we can't really do this ourselves. We really need a quizmaster. We do. So we were thinking who's the best person to bring out to run a fantastic quiz, a Family Feud quiz, and there is only really one person who's got a very square jawline. He's the tallest man in open source.
He's so dreamy.
Put your hands together for Gareth Greenaway.
Jacket looks as fly on you as I hoped it would.
Alright. Take your microphone. Alright. I don't know what he's going. Oh, he's getting his thing. Alright, so we're going to, well, let's just hand over to Gareth. You explain.
We're going to hand you over to Gareth.
Alright, so as Jonah said, we're going to play a little game of Family Feud. We have one highly dysfunctional family here already. But we need a second one. So I'd like to introduce our second family.
Second family, come out here.
Second family, come on out.
See you using that shit.
Alright, put him over there. Put him over there.
Yeah, move over there.
Yeah, carefully walk him over there. This is a surprise.
An alarming surprise.
Alright, so we've already met these jokers. So our second family, we have Ruth Seeley. We have Mark People. We have Mr. George Castro. And under the potato sack, we have Matthew Garrett. Alright, so this is going to work just like Family Feud does. Each team is going to, we're going to play each round. Each one will have questions, they're going to give the answers, etc. Alright, so let's have our first contestants to the front of the podium.
Let's play the feud.
Let's play the feud.
Go get him!
Alright, buzz in when you think you have the answer.
Wait, where do we keep our hands? Is this cool?
Right there. Keep your hands right there. Alright, so first question. According to the SCALE community, what is their favorite Linux distribution? Ruth.
I feel, do I get a microphone? What the hell? He has a microphone.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Are you just doing a Brian impression? That was awesome. Do your whole thing like that.
That was a Brian impression with a really deep voice.
Right?
Right.
I'm not really the sort of person who would stand here and sort of use only free software and then.
Are you going to answer the question or what?
Well, the problem I have is that I feel
Don't explain it! Answer the question, woman!
We've never seen Ruth
Does not know Ruth.
as Black Widow. Tread carefully, my friend. Tread carefully.
Dead man walking.
Ruth, favorite Linux distribution?
I just wanted to say that I felt contractually obligated by my employment to say other things, but for the sake of winning, I'm gonna say that the crowd probably would do Ubuntu.
Good answer.
It's a bold move. It's a very bold move. Ubuntu, survey says. Ruth, would your team like to play or would you like to pass?
We could smoke.
We're gonna play.
Play, right. Mark. Same question. According to the SCALE community, what was their favorite Linux distribution?
Fedora.
Fedora? Survey says.
George, they're starting off long.
George, same question.
Well, they tell you every time you ask, so Arch.
Arch Linux survey says. Matthew.
So can I just quickly ask for clarification whether we're talking about Linux or GNU/Linux?
Answer the damn question.
You know, Debian.
Debian, survey says.
Woo!
All right, Ruth, there are 3 more answers.
I guess now's the part where I say optimistically for my employer, Red Hat Enterprise Linux.
Do we have Red Hat Enterprise Linux? Mark, 3 more questions. 1 big X.
Can I get a mint?
Can we get a Mint Linux?
Psych. Brian probably cheated, so I'll say OpenSUSE.
OpenSUSE.
At this point, can we give it back to them?
Nope.
We've got 2 X's, Matthew. If you answer one, if you want to answer an incorrect answer on purpose, we'll go back to them.
I also have contractual obligations, but I feel that they're really not going to work out well here. So, everybody, we know, come on, these people have done so much free software, we know that you guys and women, I'm sorry, that was careless of me. We know that you love Oracle Unbreakable Linux.
Oracle Unbreakable Linux. Survey says. So Matthew clearly thinks we're incapable of getting Linux. Clearly. What that means.
All right.
All right, Matthew.
So
we got a lot of pressure on this.
Can I confirm? Or do I
Yeah,
confirm?
yeah, confirm.
You can confirm.
Gen 2.
What do you think?
Screen guns. I'm going CentOS.
CentOS. Survey says.
There it is.
CentOS. Okay.
With the steal.
Jeremy.
Very nice.
1 more answer.
No, we good. We win.
All right. The winners of round 1 are the Bad Voltage family.
Sorry, we still have all in here.
All right. So in preparation for this game, I was asked to review the answers as well as the comments that justify them. It deeply changed me, profoundly. There were some very disturbing things in there. Very disturbing. Mostly about Brian Lundu. Zero surprise. But I picked some answers based on people that said that they would be in attendance, ones that I considered funny. And they have the possibility of winning a prize. So one of the Linux distributions, keyword Linux distributions, that someone said was their favorite was OpenBSD. And the reason that they used to justify the answer was they really liked the puffy fish. Oh, and security is good too. So is Mike Schroefel here? No, okay. I'm not surprised. So the other one that I noticed that just kind of jumped out at me was the answer, short and sweet and to the point. It was Debian. And the justification was to really annoy
and make George Castro cry. And that was Bill Childers. Is Bill here?
Yes.
Come on up and claim your prize.
Which one do you want?
Bill, you have the option to select one of these fine prizes.
using iOS.
Yeah, Bill is taking the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, good choice, my friend.
Congratulations, Bill.
All right, round 2.
What was the last one?
Yeah, what was the last one?
What was the last one?
Oh, last one. Let's reveal the last answer. Sorry. Fried chicken.
That makes sense.
I would consider it a personal insult. I will be deeply disturbed and disappointed if by the end of Scale there is not a Linux distribution named fried chicken.
It's already compiling.
Okay. All right, round 2. All right. Mark, Jeremy, Garrett, please fill in the blank. What would you name the next Ubuntu release? Jeremy.
Yakety yak.
You sure about that?
I'm confident in my answer.
You're confident.
Yeah.
You feel pretty
Yes!
So do you want to pass or do you want to say?
Pass.
We would like to pass.
The Bad Voltage family is going to pass. Are you serious? Apparently, thank you for Google searching that. For taking the time, there is a Linux distribution called Fried Chicken. Highly respected.
Mind reads.
Mark, same question. What would you name? What would the Linux community, the Scale Linux community, call the next Ubuntu release?
Starts with a Y.
That's the idea, yeah.
It starts with a Y.
I have to go with yellow pad.
Yellow pad?
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow, survey says. Mark. George.
I'm gonna go old school and say Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil. Do we have Yggdrasil? Have you?
I'm sorry, I have no plausible way of getting this right, so instead I'm going to go with why can't I distribute modified versions of Ubuntu without permission from command and
I'm not sure that would fit up there at all.
I don't know that was taken into consideration.
I'm sorry.
Odd lead number 2.
All right.
You're going to do a great job here, guys.
Dude, you know, just pick a word. Yukon. Yeah, I like Yukon.
Yukon. We have Yukon. All right, so no one won that round.
Can we reveal it? I kind of want to
Let's
see what
reveal answer number 2.
You guys are terrible.
And 56 people really said that.
That's an LTS right there, baby.
An LTS. Is that an LTS?
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Bad one.
Can we see answer number 3, please? Totally moving. Answer number 4, please. Yawning, yeah. Answer number 5. Usual. Answer number 6. Yelling.
Good one!
And answer number 7, please.
Give that guy the prize. That guy gets the prize.
Is by chance the person that said Yo Play here? No, I didn't think so. All right, so the funniest answers that I found were ones that someone in the community wanted the next version of Ubuntu to be called were not necessarily funny for the names, they were funny for the justifications in this case. The first one was Yahoo, Yahoo Yak. And the comment, I'm going to read it for you. Because of all the troubles Yahoo is having, this can only help them. And who really wants to see Marissa Minor fail? None of us do. And that was by Jim St. Lager. Is Jim here? Yeah. Jim, you have won a prize. Well done, Jim.
Keep in mind that one of them is the Minecraft, which is an
So
extra
you can make one of those two or an invisible Minecraft.
10, 9. Hold on, I want to ask the audience. I want to
Okay, big Minecraft. Brian Sykes, please stand up. Right, see this guy? He theoretically has your Minecraft. So have a conversation, work it out. Ship a Minecraft to him after you've shipped me mine.
Now I am the master.
You might need a microphone there, Master.
Whatever.
Give Jonah a chance to interrupt a bit. You get it, Jonah? Ready? George? Ready? All right. Round 3. I haven't even asked the question yet. You guys are little. Talk about premature button pushing. Jeez. All right. George, Jonah, what do you think the spirit animal for the open source?
What, are you gonna add and blah 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 at the end of that?
I was actually going to say blah 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 blah. I'm gonna finish the question.
Sorry, you did it.
George, what did you do? Go ahead.
Oh, answer?
Yeah.
Penguin.
Penguin. Do we have penguin? I told you they were deeply disturbing. All right, are you guys going to play or
We are passing it.
You're passing it. All right.
Penguin's like, you know?
Who's that?
All right.
Mr. Bacon. All right, Jonah.
In the spirit of this evening, I think chicken.
Can we see chicken?
That was a foul response.
Shut up, that was a tight pun.
That was awful, truly. You are not invited back, just for that. Mr. Lunduke.
Contractually, I must go with chameleon.
Chameleon.
You might go 3 and out here.
Strategy.
Jeremy, in the spirit of the last question, I'm going to go yak.
Can we see yak?
What?
That was ugly.
Ruth.
We unanimously agree that the answer is canoe.
Can we see canoe? It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good.
And this is what happens when you have a team made up of freedom haters.
The gloves are off. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We won. They
Oh, yeah,
lost.
that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you won. Sorry.
Get your out.
All right. Let's quickly reveal the answers. Number 2. Number 2.
Like your style.
How did John beat me?
I can't believe you took the time to fill out that form 17 times.
So I'm going to read the answers that I found most humorous, real quick. Obviously, honey badger. With the justification that the person it's their understanding that the honey badger does not give off. And the pangolin, because they heard that Mark Shuttleworth keeps one as a pet, named RMS. And for that answer is Matthew McGraw here.
Come on, Matthew.
No, Matthew.
Stop.
All right, round four. Final round. Mr. Lundu Mr. Langridge. Versus Mr. All right. Name something you might see happening during the hallway track at Scale.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Matthew.
Conversation.
Can we see conversations?
Hey!
Are we going to play or?
I think we're class.
Really? Stuart.
In the spirit of the last round, I think I might say Brian London.
All right, let's see if Brian Lundu will be happening during the hallway track.
He will not.
Jono.
People drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Can we see people drinking coffee?
Whoa.
Brian.
I'm not going to say Jono.
That's what I was going to say.
All right, you know what? John O'Bacon.
Can we see John O'Bacon?
Wow.
We are.
They didn't think you guys would show up.
I'm glad about that.
Penguins.
These guys are taking it a lot more serious than you guys are.
It all comes down to whether you guys answer this correct or incorrect.
Yeah, this is for the whole game, guys.
Cocaine.
It is California.
Funny hat.
I'm saying California has cocaine.
All right, good answers, you guys.
10.
It's on you.
9. 8. 7. 6.
Come on.
5. 4. 3. 2.
People ask me where the beer is.
Can we see people ask me where the beer is? Okay. So let's take a look at answer number 2. I'm sorry, answer number 1.
Point and hold.
Answer number 2. Jonas.
Wow.
Answer number 3. Bad Vulture presents her jousting matches with baguettes while riding hoverboards.
Wait, why hasn't this happened? Slow to the
73 people said that.
So 2 days left, Jeremy. 2 days left. All right. Answer number 4. People asking what the Wi-Fi password is.
Wow.
Answer number 6. Have your egg stories.
It's dying on the inside.
Answer number 7. A complete lack of unused electrical outlets.
I think Gareth may have been fiddling with the results.
Just a little bit.
No, completely on board.
We have 3 prizes.
All right. So the funny,
Also 2.
the funny responses. The first one was a fist fight between Brian and RMS.
Wow.
And it was said by Brian Sipes.
Ryan, come on up.
And he picks the Minecraft.
I would go with the Minecraft, Brian. It looks like a quality item.
Sega Genesis. There you go.
Sega Genesis. Yes. And that was Ken Eshelby. Is Ken here?
Yeah.
Ken, all right. Thank you to.
Thank you, Gareth.
So,
That was top notch.
Gareth, in honor of your wonderful work, we got you a little gift. Oh boy. Mainly, it's thematic. People have a problem seeing you at eye level. So we've got your little Hello Kitty stool to stand. There you go. Not for you to stand on, other people to stand. And to go with it, this is never enough Hello Kitty stuff for a giant guy in a orange outfit, gold outfit. A hat as well. And you've got to wear it for the rest of the show. What I'm discovering about this is that if you squeeze this thing, it's got a feature. Keep squeezing it.
Kiss you, the lady of the team over there? That's my understanding.
I'm sure.
I'll kiss it.
Family feud.
I don't like it.
I am fairly certain that that violates our code of conduct. And if it doesn't, it will by the time I get backstage.
All right. Thank you to the panel as well. That was Family Feud. Roadie friends, can you remove all this stuff from the stage for us? So, we're basically at the end. Thank you for sticking around. I'm sorry about all the AV problems we had earlier on. We had really no idea because the AV team at the back has just been incredible from day one. So, give them a big round of applause. For Family Feud, and she had to deal with the most incomprehensible, massive nonsense that he wrote.
It's true.
It was that way back. So,
it's not incomprehensible, it's software on. That's what it is.
Anyway.
But we should say thank you very, very much to Tara for putting out there. Give it up for Tara!
We want to give one of these away. So,
aren't you glad you stayed to the end now?
Alright, so one of you, Jeremy, do you want to explain this?
So, the show has been kind of Willy Wonka-esque, so in that vein, in this room, under one of your chairs,
oh my God,
golden ticket. The person who gets this golden ticket, courtesy of Zareason, gets a free laptop. Now, it is on the very front piece, taped. So it should be very easy to find, and I put it there so someone's sitting in the chair.
Here it is.
You got it?
Yay!
Now, in this section, I will say, so if you're in this section, look again. Or it fell off.
Turning into London flies.
So right in that plastic hard piece, right in the front.
Thank you to Zareason for this strong laptop.
Thank you very much, Zareason.
Congratulations. Alright, so
congratulations for winning the golden ticket.
Yay!
Thank you to Zareason. Let's wrap up with a few quick things. So thank you again to all of our sponsors. Please give them a massive round of applause.
Thank you, thank you very much to the web workstation. Thank you to Zareason for the laptop. Thank you to Ticketmaster. And thank you to Scale. Really, really serious. Thank you, Scale. Now, we really thanked one of the members of the Scale committee, right? Gareth got his hat with the ears, did a really good job. But there is someone else.
Yay!
To Ilan Rabinovich, and we have a present for him. Tell him what it is, Jason.
It is a bottle of bourbon.
Yay!
I'm going to give a kind of a secondary gift that dovetails with that because, as you can see, we've made Alon do terrible things 2 years in a row. Much to the chagrin of Mary. So we got her a nice plush penguin to make up for our idiocy.
Oh. Wherever she is.
If she's here.
Probably not.
Oh, this is for you.
Oh, she's not back. She's in the back front.
There she is. So thank you, Michael. Getting this boring on.
So, one more thing for us to talk about, which he has no idea about. This is true.
This is new. Having seen this slide like 400,000 times in the last week.
This fine gentleman is going to be 40 years old.
Oh, fantastic.
Barely looks a day over 50.
So, we're going to be celebrating for this, and you're all invited.
Although the one more thing is very Steve Jobs-esque, so apropos for you. You like this? Yeah.
So, we decided to reach out to some of Stuart's nearest and dearest and have them send us a message. So, audio fellas at the back, if you don't mind making sure that we can hear this, but here are some wonderful people sharing their birthday spirits with Stuart.
Hi Stuart, this is Rob McQueen. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. We've always suspected you were going to be able to get, so it's good that we've got official confirmation. Hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday, Stuart. This is Matthew Walster, also known as Stop Waffle. Happy 50th birthday. 40.
Happy 40th birthday, Ag.
Hi, I'm Ricky Inslee. Wishing Stuart a happy birthday. Getting older sure beats the alternative.
Happy birthday. This is Reverend Ted, you big, ginger, overgrown British schoolboy.
Hi everyone, former internet celebrity Adam Sweet here. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to the big ginger web Lothario himself, Stuart Aquarius Lambridge. Happy birthday.
Hi Stuart, Ron Milstead here. Happy birthday from Wolverhampton.
Oh, wow.
Hi everyone, it's Will here from Ubuntu. Sorry I couldn't be with you today to collect this award. What? Well, when do I get it? Ah, well, happy birthday Stuart. We all love you, mate, and I look forward to having a few beers with you soon.
This is my parents.
We're not really performers, but what we wanted to do was to say a very happy birthday to Stuart, who we are delighted with his friendship with Jono. So we're going to sing a song now.
What is this song?
Happy
We didn't
birthday.
rehearse this.
Everybody.
Right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stuart. Happy birthday to you.
It's me, Taurus. Greetings from my 50th birthday party, which, because you're so old, you forgot to attend.
Well, you made it this far, and I'd just like to say, well done.
Hey, Ack, David Eustace. I have no idea who you are, but happy birthday.
Hey, Ack, Jeff Gelbuck. You're 40. That's 2 years fewer than the kilometers I ran this morning. So, yeah, what have you done today, man? Happy birthday.
Hey, it's me, it's Ronnie. Maybe you remember, I never understand something from your strange dialect, but I had a lot of it. I wish you a happy birthday to your 40th birthday.
Hi, Stuart. The first time I met you, you said you don't like fruit and alcohol. So I'm gonna do you a favor and take all of it for you. Happy birthday.
Hey Hank, it's me, Markus van Ruden. We at Open House have a saying to keep going. Doops, doops. Happy birthday.
Stuart, happy birthday.
Hey, Ack, everyone at Open House, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Ack. I'm so sorry I can't be there to celebrate with you, but I hope you guys are having an awesome time. I just want to say it's not that often in life that you meet a friend that, you know, no matter how little you see them, for us it's once a year sometimes. When we get together, it feels like yesterday, and I know Jono and I are both really lucky to have that in you. I'm so glad you guys have stayed such good friends. And I'm also grateful energy and enthusiasm. Thanks so much for all the awesome memories, and here's to another 40 years of fantastic times. Happy birthday.
Hey Stuart, it's Michael Hall. And I got you that JavaScript scope you wanted. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stuart Language. This is Chris Hyman.
You've made it to the decade of wisdom. Happy birthday.
Hello, Stuart. I'm recording this on my Ubuntu phone, so I hope it comes out. I just wanted to say happy birthday. Thank you for putting up with all the stupid questions I keep asking you
Yay! I have to say, he's pretty cool, isn't he? So we're going to have some fun.
Was not expecting that.
Good.
So, would you allow, well, I would say would you allow me, would you allow Ticketmaster to buy all of you a birthday drink on my behalf?
Yes!
Okay, so, Bodega Wine Bar, those of you who don't know, Bodega Wine Bar is literally just across the road from the little shopping precinct there. So,
thanks again to Ticketmaster, we will see you.
Thank you very much, Ticketmaster. We're all on for a birthday drink for me. Thank you very much for coming.
And
no.
Thank you for putting up with it.
Before everyone runs out, I have a small token of my appreciation for the Bad Voltage folks. Jeremy?
I don't even want to open it.
Jeremy? Don't open it yet.
Why, thank you.
Stuart? Don't open it yet. For anyone's future reference, if you really want to freak Jono out, tell him you're getting something custom made with his name on it. It will drive him insane. The last 2 weeks, every other day, hey, what are you getting made? Why do you need my name? Why do you need my size? So,
I would have thought it was a John Owen Blazing Cadbury thing.
Nice.
Brian.
Sweet. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Wow, you guys are great.
Thank you so much. If you want a free shirt, all you gotta do is this.
I'm being named Brian. Oh, I thought you were throwing yours out into the audience.
Thank you, Scale. Exactly. All you have to do is there's not a free software right back. All right. Let's go. That's all Bodega.
Okay, that's what we're going to Bodega. We've been Bad Voltage. Thank you very much.